So.
The other thing is that it's a good batting surface and a good time to bat also. 49.3 overs all this innings. So you want to really kick on before the second new ball comes into play.
Oi, Kishi! Nice set, Kish shots. Ashavi, Ashavi.
Tossed it up. Well, he showed a propensity to try and whack it if it's tossed up in the first innings. So Maharaj going with that method once again, and he won't be discouraged by that at all. Two, 1-4 for one.
I don't know if the batting coaches do speak to the tail-enders anymore, but the only advice you would give him is express yourself, be positive, but if you do go after the spinner, maybe just look to hit him straight back over his head rather than over.
सील का निशाना, पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना, जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस। बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
Panda.
But a person who can extract bounce at any pitch that he plays on in any spot around the world is Marco Jansen, and he was the one to get a wicket yesterday, so no surprise they go to him again today and ask him to start them off. Kesar Abad also had a bit of a sore knee, so we're monitoring how much he bowls throughout the day.
Sean, it's obviously not work for you, this, right?
It's just an honour and a privilege to be here. Can't class this as work. You think of the others who've headed back and the rude awakening of opening that office door, turning on the computer, and you've probably got 150 emails that you're behind on, and the realisation that your next holiday might only be at the end of the year. Sorry to depress you. But we'll keep you entertained. Maybe they can have a little one of their devices next to the computer and just monitor and follow the cricket as they go along.
No, that's not nice. You're taking them away from work. That's not nice. Let them concentrate.
No, not away. Just pacing yourself. You can't have a rude awakening of wonderful holiday straight to work. It needs to be straight to work with a little bit of TV thrown in.
Traction, middle, traction. Oh, too much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Fantastic start to the morning.
Last it. Here we go, Blanquet. Something more before a swing, yeah, lad.
Three slips in the gully, waiting expectantly. Just for the psyche of the South Africans, they need for something to happen early. It was late in the day yesterday. They got Baba, and that will have buoyed them somewhat. And yes, 206 runs still to the good, but it does not make the work any less tough. And so early on here, if they can pick up one and start things off, there'd be much to smile about, and there'd be an injection of energy
Yeah, ideally you want to get the tail end out as quickly as you can, not watchman. And you also got to remember that you already got them 2 down because Sam Ayub will not be coming out to bat. That just gives you a little bit more encouragement. If you can get an early wicket here, it's basically Pakistan would be about 220 for 3 in real terms. And I think they're going to have to toil as hard as they can in this pre-lunch session. Then after lunch there's that cherry on the top with regards to a second new ball available, which I think is going to become vital.
Your bowling pitch map against a night watchman or a tail ender is an interesting debate because some would ask you to alter your lengths and put in a lot of energy and look for the yorkers and bouncers. The others would tell you to just calm it down and bowl like you're bowling against a proper batsman. So don't waver from your strength. If length is your strength, then keep on putting the ball there.
Yeah, what you suggest is hit your right areas, but just mix it up with that odd short delivery just so he tries to, or try and make him feel a little bit uncomfortable. That's nicely just guided away. He's actually rehearsing the shot afterwards, suggesting that he was actually going to try and look to leave that and pull his bat away. But anyway, it's a bonus boundary for Pakistan, 219 for.
कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हमदर्द जोशानदा का 1 पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेजल कंजेशन को जड़ से खत्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जोशानदा।
जैज़ के पास हर नीड का हल है। बस *699# मिलाओ और अपने लिए खास बनाए हुए पैकेज को अपनी सुपर पावर बनाओ।
He's impressing himself.
219 for 1. Yeah, we'll continue to watch what pace he bowls at. And speaking to him today, Keshav Maharaj, I was quite interested to hear that he feels that he bowls around sort of mid-80s. And that's what his ideal pace is. But I think consistently, you'd say as an average, he's mid-70s in this game. So probably a bit off where he wants to be in terms of what's ideal for the surface. That looks a little better, and that's closer to 80, that's 79. And I reckon it still can be that bit quicker.
100%. I mean, I can understand him bowling a couple of loopy deliveries, but 6 out of 6 at 74, 70. I think it's just being too predictable.
Shouts of catch it is hit that well, Kuram, and away it goes for 4. He'll tuck in here as long as he recognizes some. He'll make sure that he puts them away.
Yeah, I think Keshav Maharaj will continue to throw it up to Karim Shahzad, and if he's patient and waits for the right one, the one that's slightly overpitched, he can cash in. He strikes that one nicely. The tallest man in the team is at mid-on, but unable to get anywhere near it. You can see the loop that's bowled with. I do also wonder, Pommy, maybe sometimes if you've got a groin injury, you can't get through your action as quickly as you want. He's had a niggle for a period of time, had to go through a bit of a fitness test to be available for SuperSport Park. Didn't play in that match, but it could be something that's hampering him, especially when you've got to drive the back leg through. It puts a bit of strain on the groin.
Yeah, and I'm on about the field, the feeling, and what you feel is a certain pace. Obviously, lots of revs on the ball and all of that, and wants to get drift and dip. And if he thinks that he's sort of 10 Ks, quicker than he's bowling at the moment, absolutely necessary for one of his troops to tell him that it needs to be much quicker. 224 for 1.
बैट कल्पला की न्यू एल्बम कहीं से भी
स्टोरी जोन इसका